Hello, here's a new video about how to tell time in English. So let's start. First of all, we have some questions like what time is it? When we ask about the time, we can use the question what time is it? The answer is usually it's. You can also use the question what's the time? What's the time? So you answer as well it's. So what's the time? It's 9 o'clock. Or what's the time? It's 9 o'clock. When you ask about the time you do activities, you say what time do you? And in the answer you say at. What time do you wake up? At 6 a.m. What time do you go to bed? At 9 p.m. Now we have these letters a.m. or p.m. a.m. or p.m. So when we talk about these letters, we say a.m. or in the morning. For example, if we say it's 8 a.m. or you can also say it's 8 in the morning. You also have the option of p.m. or in the afternoon. For example, it's 3 p.m. or it's 3 in the afternoon. Now we have these two times. We have 12 a.m. or 12 p.m. In English, you can say it that way, but you also have some other options. The first one, so we say 12 a.m. or we can say midnight. Midnight. So it's midnight, or I usually go to bed at midnight. Midnight. Then we have 12 p.m. or noon. Noon. For example, people in Colombia usually have lunch at noon, or people in Colombia usually have lunch at 12 p.m. Now let's start with the time. When the clock shows time like this, we usually say it's o'clock. It's o'clock. For example, it's 2 o'clock or it's 2 a.m. We also have it's 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock or it's 4 p.m. We also say it's 5 p.m. or it's 5 o'clock. When the time shows 05, we have these two possibilities. You can say it's 05 or it's 5 past or it's 5 after and the time. For example, in this case, we have the three options. We say it's 1:05, it's 5 past 1, or it's 5 after 1. Here in this case, we say it's 3:05, it's 5 past 3, or it's 5 after 3. Here in this case, it's 5:05, it's 5 past 5, or it's 5 after 5. Now, when the clock shows 10, we're going to say it's 10, or it's 10 past or 10 after and the time. For example, in this case, we say it's 2:10, it's 10 past 2, or it's 10 after 2. It's 4:10, it's 10 past 4, or it's 10 after 4. It's 6:10, it's 10 past 6, or it's 10 after 6. When we have this time, the 15 minutes, we are going to use these two expressions. Number one, it's 15 or it's a quarter past and the time, or it's a quarter after and the time. For example, it's 7:15, it's a quarter past 7, it's a quarter after 7. It's 9:15, it's a quarter past 9, or it's a quarter after 9. It's 11:15, it's a quarter past 11, or it's a quarter after 11. Then, when the time shows 20 minutes, here we have these two options. It's 20 or 20, or it's 20 past, or it's 20 after and the time. For example, in this case, it's 8:20 or it's 8:20. It's 20 past 8 or it's 20 past 8, or it's 20 after 8. In this case, it's 10:20, it's 20 past 10, or it's 20 after 10. It's 12:20, it's 20 past 12, or it's 20 after 12. Now, when we have the option of 25 minutes, you can say it's 25, or it's 20 past, or 25 after. For example, in this case, we say it's 1:25 or 1:25. You can also say it's 25 past 1, it's 25 after 1. In this case, we say it's 3:25, it's 25 past 3, or it's 25 after 3. Here it's 5:25, it's 25 past 5, or it's 25 after 5. Now, when you have 30 minutes, you can have these options. So it's 30 or 30, it's half past, or it's 30 past or after. For example, in this case, you can say it's 2:30 in the morning, or it's half past 2, or it's 30 after 2. Here you have it's 4:30, it's half past 4, or it's 30 after 4. Here it's 6:30, it's half past 6, or it's 30 after 6. Now, when the time shows 35, we have similar option to the previous ones, but with an extra one. We can also use 2. And this time, we're going to use the next hour. The next hour. For example, in this case, we can say it's 7:35, as in option 1. You can say it's 25 to 8, because 8 is the next hour. 25 to 8. 25 minutes to 8. Or you can say it's 35 after 7. Here, we have it's 9:35. The next hour, it's 10. This is why we say it's 25 to 10. Or it's 35 after 9. In this case, the next hour, it's going to be 12. So we say it's 25 to 12. Or it's 11:35 or 35 past 11. In this case, when the time shows 40, you can use it's and 40, 22 the next hour, or it's 40 past, or it's 40 after. For example, it's 8:40. It's 20 to 9 because 9 it's the next hour. Or it's 40 past 8. You can also use it's 10:40. It's 20 to 11. Or it's 40 past 10. It's 12:40. It's 20 to 1. Or it's 40 after 12. In this case, we have the options it's 45, it's a quarter to the next hour, or it's 45 past or after the hour. So it's 1:45, it's a quarter to 2 because that's the next hour, it's 45 after 1. It's 3:45, it's a quarter to 4, it's 45 past 3. It's 5:45, it's a quarter to 6, or it's 45 after 5. Now we have the option it's 50, or it's 10 to the next hour, or it's 50 past or after the hour. So it's 2:50, it's 10 to 3, it's 50 past 2. It's 4:50, it's 10 to 5, or it's 50 after 4. It's 6:50, it's 10 to 7, it's 50 past 6. Now we have the option of it's 55. So remember, in this case we can also say it's 5 to, or it's 55 past or 55 after. For example, in this case we say it's 7:55, or it's 5 to 8, or it's 55 after 7. Here we have 9:55, 9:55, 5 to 10, or 55 past 9. Now we can say it's 11:55, it's 5 to 12, and it's 55 after 11. So, thanks for watching.